everyone, my name is An and my metric number is 2707125 and we are from group 1. So today we would like to present for the topic 1, which is the introduction to the treasury management. First of all, I would like to present of the definition of the treasury management. Treasury management refers to the management of the monetary assets and liability, financial risk, and also the banking relationship to ensure that the best use of the funds, they're able to maintain the liquidity, cost reduction, and also minimize the financial risk, which is the most important for the organization and also the banking institution. They're able to achieve for the profitability. However, there is some activity that will be doing by the treasury management is cash management and transmissions, pricing and liquidating investment, raising and redeeming the finance, and also manage the foreign exchange, and also the interest rate exposures, insurance, investor relations. And next, I would like to present for the function between the corporate treasury and also the bank treasury. So for the function of the corporate treasury will be divided to the cash management, debt management, financial risk management, and also for the foreign exchange management. While for the bank treasury functions will be divided to the liquidity management, liability management, asset management, and also risk management. And first, I would like to explain the function for the corporate treasury first. So for the function of cash management that will be managed by the corporate treasury is to planning and monitoring, manage the liquid resource in order to reduce the risk of the loss and increase the net profit by managing the bank account, bank fraud time, bank relationship, and also cash flow timeline. So for the next is the debt management. To manage the company financial in order to ensure the healthy borrowing policy. And also for the financial risk management is to manage all transactions that exposure to the company, which especially to the interest rate of the risk. So they will help to mitigate or to prevent for the risk. And the last function that will be managed by the corporate treasury is the foreign exchange management to help the company exposure towards the translation and translation exposure. And next for the function for the bank treasury is help to manage the liquidity management. We make sure that the bank institution have the sufficient liquidity to meet its current and future requirement. However, next is the liability management that able to source for the necessary funding requirement at the cheaper possible cost. So they will help them to save more costs and also to achieve for the profitability. However, the next is the asset management, which means the function of the treasury management in the banking is to make sure they have the available various or alternative to invest any asset funds at the highest possible returns in order to achieve a lot of the profitability, which means the profit. So for the last function, they will be responsible by the bank treasury is to know our risk exposure to the risk which could erode its financial strength. So which means to reduce the risk from they will be facing by the bank institutions. So that is all from the function between the corporate treasury and also bank treasury. So last for my part is the structure of the treasury department. The structure of the treasury department will be divided for the three office, which is the front office, and the second one is the middle office, and the third one is the back office. For the first one, front office is to carry out the daily analysis and transaction that related to the funding, risk, cash, and also the liquidity. The second one is the middle office. They will pick up some roles under the back office, such as like reporting and analysis. And the last office is the back office to support the front office and function to confirm and verify, settle, and account for the deals. So that is all for my part here. And next, I would like to pass for my friends for their all presentation. So thank you.
My name is Lim Chia-wen and my metric number is 270944. Now I'm going to present about what do treasurer do and the qualities of a treasurer. First of all, what is the role of the treasurer? So the treasurer has a watchdog role over all aspects of financial management, working closely with other members of the management committee to safeguard the organization's finance. In summary, the treasurer is responsible for general financial oversights, funding, fundraising and sales, financial planning and budgeting, financial reporting, banking, bookkeeping and record keeping, and also control of fixed assets and stocks. In all of these areas, the treasurer is responsible for ensuring that effective financial systems and procedures have been established, are being consistently followed, and are in line with best practice and the legal requirements. Next, what are the qualities of a treasurer? So it is important to know the qualities, skills, and knowledge of a treasurer. I will summarize some of the key qualities and skills required for an effective treasurer in the following slides. So a good treasurer will be capable of handling figures and cash, have experience in dealing with large sums of money and budgets, have experience of financial control and budgeting, have an eye for detail, have financial qualifications or relevant experience, good communications and interpersonal skills, ability to ensure decisions are taken and follow up. The do's and don'ts of treasurer. So this is some add-on for a treasurer will do and a good treasurer will not do. So a good treasurer will be trustworthy, be impartial, feel comfortable working with figures, be willing to explain figures if asked, be methodical, bank group money as quickly as possible, make it easy for others to take over by keeping clear records. And a good treasurer will not commit fraud, make him or herself indispensable, carry group money around for weeks before banking it, neglect to pay bills, ignore the law, overdraw group funds without the agreement of the committee, and the last one, pay or receive money without making a note of it. Next, skills and qualities of a treasurer. So these are the top 15 treasurer skills. So the first one, well skills in accounting, excellent communication skills, presentation skills, technical skills, business skills, accountability, teamwork, collaborations, persuasions, representative skills, analytical skills, management skills, knowledge of market trends, strategic planning, and the last one, up to date with relevant laws. So a treasurer is one who is in charge of the disbursement and collections of funds of an organization. With the values and practice attached to this job, it is important to discover the skills and qualities that may lead to succeed in this job and career. That's all for me. Thank you.
My name is Tang Yuan and I will present about the Treasury Management Service in bank, investment bank, and benefits of a Treasury Management system. First, for the Treasury Management Service, were built to help companies to improve processing of cash flow, manage funds better, as enhance banking facilities. There are several functions of Treasury Management Service in bank. So the first one is liquidity management. Liquidity management is important because it helps to ensure businesses have cash flow when they need it, and any excess can be stored in the interest-bearing accounts. For the second is fraud management. Fraud solutions are offered to mitigate potential risks before any permanent damage is incurred. For the third is receivable management. Collecting and processing. Receivable is one of the most important activities for any business. Yes, this process can be both costly and time-consuming. Receivable management aims to streamline receivables and accelerate processing times. For the fourth is information management. Effective decision making. require having the right data on hand when needed. It's always crucial to have an accurate view of the company's financial position. For the 5 is payables management. Businesses must also distribute funds, but it should be done both quickly and efficiently. For the 6 is FX risk management. There's always a risk with foreign exchange. Treasury management offers service that will identify risk and exposure while analyzing risk using metrics such as value at risk. Then, risk may be treated with hedges and daily monitoring to ensure the hedging strategy works. For the last one is digital treasury service. Company CFOs need to make decisions for their devices. They want interaction dashboards and connected technologies. The use of treasury service is a growing trend, especially in today's business climates and online markets. The potential for fraud continues to surge, while efficiency is a mandate. In addition, businesses can have access to financial experts who understand how to keep a company in operation flux. Treasury service can be complex depending on the circumstances, so it's not an activity suitable for anyone other than experts. That's all for the treasury management service in bank. For the next is treasury management service in non-banking institution in investment bank. Treasury management service can help streamline business financial by managing cash, investment, and other financial assets. The bank treasury management or cash management division is a highly specialized area designed to meet the unique investment and risk coverage needs of institutional and corporate customers. As part of an investment banking business, the Treasury provides innovation and collaborative service that aim to manage your company's daily financial planning and function. There are numerous ways that Treasury management service help businesses, such as by addressing account efficiencies, automating account receivable function, and integrating bank data into the internal system to improve forecasting, decision making, and cash management. Treasury management can also be useful for guiding against fraud by making use of fraud prevention products. Banks that offer treasury management service empower to better understand the unique process, cultures, and needs of each individual business. To achieve this, financial institution will often consult with their customer to determine which banking service will best help them reach their objective. Most banks serve all types of businesses, including small businesses, non-profit organizations, corporate companies, and government entities. They often offer products and services linked to several important business functions, including investment, development, collections, and information reporting. The goal of this product and service is to help simplify business functions and keep your cash flowing. There are some of the benefits of the treasury management system. For the first is boost in productivity. A treasury management system excels in streamlining and automating manual process and traditional data management tasks, consequently boosting your overall daily productivity. For the second is real-time and precise data availability. With a treasury management system, treasurer can access and view financial data and take advantage of integrated reporting tools that extract real-time data to make informed decisions. The key benefit with instant data availability and reporting is that treasurers can optimize their short-term cash management and view historic cash flow. For the third is reduction in manual entry and calculation errors. With a treasury management system, users establish digital automation workflows for data entry and data verification. This ensures manual errors can be caught early. For the fourth is limit redundant banking and FX costs. Treasury management system quantifiable benefits can be found with the consolidation of payment system and banking relationship, leading to a reduction in cross-bank and FX fees. Tools like multilateral netting and flexible bank account integrations are available to accomplish those goals. The five is detailed activity monitoring. Transparency of user activity within a treasury management system allows central treasury departments through Pan A to check panoramas of any data alteration or payment trail. Additionally, activity trails can be extended through communication with bank and beneficiaries if needed. For the last one is bank and connective flexibilities. The value proposition of a treasury management system is typically seen in the bridge to multiple banks and accounts. One central interface allows corporate to take advantage of the various emerging connective options and suites provided without creating stalls in productivities. The separation for agency banks interface allows treasurers full control of their cash and activity. That's all for me. Thank you.
Good day to Sir and my fellow friends. My name is Tan Bin Hao and my metric number is 270727. Today, I would like to present about the environment under which a treasurer works. In today, the daily responsibilities of a modern treasurer will demand total immersions in any number of the new computer information system. The advance in technology help to create a more technologically advanced work setting in the world. Besides that, the treasurers typically work in office settings, for example, the banking institution, manufacturing, or insurance industries. While smaller companies may only use a few key financial professionals, larger corporations often have staff with hundreds of finance professionals that treasurer may work with. Therefore, most of the treasurers work in a full-time role that may require some overtime hours to deal with the heavy workload. Treasurers' work environment usually operates computer and other office equipment, including the adding machine and calculator. The treasurer's work responsibilities are variable with periods of extreme activity occurring specific times of the year. Last but not least, the treasurers may travel occasionally for this position, especially if they work for a corporation that often requires them to compile information on mergers and acquisitions. However, as we can mention about the advance in technology just now, the advance in technology have minimized the amount of travel time of the treasurer. Next, I would like to explain about the regulatory environment and treasury activities of banks in Malaysia. The treasurers of a bank responsible for the maintenance of the RM reserve account with the central bank, which is Bank Negara Malaysia. Also, the treasury department of a bank is also responsible on managing of the statutory reserve and liquidity requirements set by Bank Negara Malaysia. The statutory reserve requirements is an instrument to manage liquidity, while the liquidity requirement indicates that a bank must hold an amount of high-quality liquid assets that enough to the fund cash outflows, meaning that a bank institution are required to help on maintaining balance in their statutory reserve accounts equivalent to a certain proportion of their eligible liabilities. This proportion being the SRR rate, which is the statutory reserve requirement ratio, remains unchanged at 2% based on the statement of statutory reserve requirements. In addition, the treasurer needs to manage all of the nostro accounts worldwide. Nostro account is an account that a bank holds in a foreign currency in other bank. Nostro account often used to simplify settlements of trade and foreign exchange transactions. Let us look into an example. Assume that Bank X maintains an account in Bank Y's home currency. To Bank X, the account will be treated as a nostro account, while the Bank Y will treat the account as vostro accounts. Last but not least, the Treasury department of a bank is responsible for the quotation of all types of money market and foreign exchange rate management. The money market refers to trading in very short-term debt investment. At the most wholesale level, it involves large volumes traders between the institution and traders. At the retail level, it includes money market mutual funds bought by the individuals, investor, and money market accounts opened by the bank customers. A quote is a foreign exchange rate quoted in fixed units of foreign currency in variable amounts of the domestic currency. Thank you, sir. That's all for my presentation part. Next, I will pass it to the next presenter.
Hello everyone, my name is Putang Xiang. I will continue the presentation about why choose a career in treasury. So, when compared to other financial related occupations, corporate treasury offers a wide range of exploits for a bright and ambitious individual. Company treasury provide a variety of experience and make it intellectually fascinating and demand sector of employment. Second is learn everything there is to know about the possibility. So when working in a treasury, you will obtain a true understanding of advantage that capital market and currency market offer to a business and to assist the organization in funding its operation and successfully managing risk. You will also be able to efficiently use your technical and financing talent to help the company realize its business potential and achieve its strategic objective. The third one is sense of the responsibility. Working in an environment where both the market and the external economy have an impact on the firm, and knowing that the decision made have a sustainable impact on the organization is both advantage and taxing for many treasury professionals. Few other jobs allow you to make such harsh impact on your organization, so you will have big responsibility in treasury career. The last one is management of relationship. Individual can have a harsh impact in relationship management as well. You can ensure that your views are communicated by using and developing your communication skills with internal counterpartners like bank, rating agency, and other financial institutions, as well as internal like the board of directors and business or department management. Depend on how effective and implement you are. The next title is Career Progresses for Treasurer. First is the non-executive director. Another move that senior treasurer professional might take is to make financial director to non-executive director, which is likely become increasingly widespread in the post. This appears to be a natural step given their combined experience and skill, and it will be fascinating to watch how many treasurers pick this option in the near future. The second is the treasury consultancy. For many people, the improved economy makes this a appealing option. It is both tough and gratifying for those who have transitioned from industry and commercial. Most large consulting firms think candidates with blue chip experience, as well as outstanding intellectual and interpersonal ability. According to those who have already undergone transformation, there is numerous benefits to consulting. One of them is the wide range of customers to whom will supply guidance. You will be speaking with a big corporate one minute and engaging with a private equity firm the next. Furthermore, you will be able to observe the variable complex situation and issues that different treasury departments encounter. So that's all for me. Thank you.